Wathinta abafazi. Wathinta imbokodo. Wathinta abafazi. Wathinta imbokodo. Thank you very much to our program directors. Our program directors have already observed protocol. Members of the entire Mandela and Madikizela family, Sis Zenani, Sis Zinzi, and all the grandchildren and great-grandchildren of Mama, fellow mourners at home and abroad. Today, our nation and the people of the world pause to pay tribute and bid a final farewell to our mother, Nomzamo Winnie Madikizela-Mandela. On behalf of the people and the government of Gauteng Province, I convey our heartfelt condolences to the families of the Mandela and Madikizela. Their deep loss is also our loss as the province that shaped the politics of this fearless freedom fighter. The passing of Mama Nomzamo Madikizela-Mandela has left us all with mixed emotions. We feel orphaned, we feel offended, and at the same time we feel affirmed and we feel lucky. We feel orphaned because we miss her warm embrace, her wise counsel, her loyal protection, and compassionate rebuke when we do wrong things. We feel left alone and vulnerable. Yes, we are weeping, but we are not broken because we regard ourselves a lucky generation whose lives have been enriched by this colossal revolutionary and formidable political figure of the 20th and 21st century. We feel deeply offended by manipulative narratives that tried to portray our mother as a monster and as a demon because we loved her dearly. But we also feel affirmed because the wheels of history and the truth is triumphantly marching forward to tell us in the open who she was. But how do we, as we gather here, assess her contribution and her legacy? We know that many books are going to be written by historians, and many filmmakers are going to say a lot about her life. But I would like to urge us to invoke, amongst others, the wise words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who passed on also in April 50 years ago. And I would like to quote his words: "The ultimate measure of a man, and I would like to say a person, is not where he or she stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he or she stands in times of challenge and controversy." Close quote. Mama Madikizela-Mandela personified the true meaning of the phrase "speaking truth to power" from her beginning to her end. She was never silent in times of challenge and controversy. Even as she lies here today in a mortal state, she refuses to be silent. Mama Winnie was the most authentic voice of the people's war against apartheid tyranny and an outspoken advocate of the ongoing struggle for fundamental transformation and the radical socio-economic transformation of our country, in line with the vision of the Freedom Charter. It will be difficult for historians to write about the history of our country, because we can't find another political personality so connected with various generations of the youth, and so connected with various generations of women, and so connected with the masses of our people over the past 60 years. She echoed their fears, frustrations, and aspirations. Her abiding fidelity to the masses and her loyalty to the ANC was stuff made out of legend. It is no irony of history that one of the most brutal and vicious oppressive regimes of the 20th century, the apartheid state, could not cower her or crush her. Racism and patriarchy could also not destroy her. Death has also not defeated her either. Human mortality is too weak to put her down, because her powerful and defiant voice still echoes today. It is indeed definitive and apt to say, Mama Winnie, she did not die, she multiplied. I welcome all of you with a fighting spirit and passion for social justice and hatred for inequality. Can we, all of us, multiply in our hearts and in our practical actions as we continue to strive for a deeper meaning of freedom and democracy in our country? This land belongs to us. South Africa belongs to all. God bless Africa. Thank you.